This is Peter Lau. Today is Wednesday, January 22nd. I'm at 3525 8th Avenue, Los Angeles, California. I've entered through the left side cleanout. So this is roughly a 2-inch ABS cleanout, and there's the cap for it right above this crawl vent here. In a brief moment, we will be transitioning to the end of the sewer line, as that provides the clearest video. We're about 121 feet out into the main sewer line where it ties in with the city sewer, denoted at a depth of 8 feet. Currently what you're seeing on the screen is the public sewer system. In other words, this is the portion of the line that the city will take responsibility for. The camera is currently resting on the saddle, and the home, so this is considered a private connection meeting the public, meaning the private connection is typically anywhere from the saddle and prior to this connection to the city. So this is typically under the homeowner's responsibility at this point. So we're noting right away that we're in clay piping and that there's root intrusions and offsets at about 120 feet. So that's not going to cause any blockages at the present time of inspection, but roots are a living and growing thing. So typically we'll have to maintain them either by snaking or a hydrojet at some point in the future. The distance indicator is noted on the bottom left-hand side of the screen. So as I'm pulling back, I am working my way from the middle of the street where the public sewer system is. So we're pulling back the line towards the house, and this is the best way to inspect as it provides the clearest and concisest picture quality. Water was ran prior and during the inspection. So I ran the kitchen sink as well as 2 bathroom sinks for about 10 minutes. And we're noting root intrusion growing in at the joints of the clay piping, which is, again, that's fairly common to see. Typically, when you have vegetation or trees growing in close proximity to the sewer line, you're going to be getting root intrusion in this clay piping material. And what an offset is, we've gone past a few of them. It's basically the joint that connects 2 sections of clay piping together, and it becomes off-centered over time, typically due to earthquakes, heavy construction, and things of that nature. So with about 94 feet remaining, still working our way back from the clay piping, noting some more root intrusion growing in at the joints. For your reference, the sewer line is 4 inches in diameter, and my camera head is about 1.25 inches. So this amount of root intrusion, once again, will not cause any blockages or slow draining at the present time of inspection, but give it a few months to a year, and you may have to clear out the line. It may cause slow draining or even a blockage. With about 73 feet remaining, and we're seeing what we saw basically throughout the video, which is the joints of the clay that are offset and the roots growing in. Service life of this piping material, it's typically about 100 years. With about 57 feet remaining. So we're going to transition materials shortly here. Still working our way back from clay piping. we have our first transition. So we're going from clay piping to, misspoke. We're still within clay piping. There's a little bit of glare on my camera, so anything that I miss during the commentary, I will be putting in the written report, so no worries in that regards. So at about 32 feet, now we transition materials. So we're going from clay piping to cast iron. And cast iron is typically used in homes built before the 1970s, so it's perfectly normal to see cast iron underneath the property being inspected. Making our way back from a turn, and scaling is observed within the cast iron portion of the line. Scaling is a buildup of minerals that gets caked onto itself over the years, which is why it looks rough and patchy on the inside. And then we have a transition once again, so 3 total materials for this property. We have the clay, which is closer to the city side. Cast iron and ABS is what would be used underneath the house. So ABS is a good indication that they've done some work to the line, either additions or replacements of sections of cast iron. And this is the preferred plumbing material for newer homes. So you'll see this in homes built during the 1970s and beyond. And we're nearing the end of the sewer inspection. And this concludes the inspection of the main sewer line. Any questions or concerns, please do not hesitate to call, text, or email me. Thank you.